Okay, so I have been eyeing this really cute little bench on Amazon. This is what it looks like on the box. Dimensions are 131 by 24 by 46 centimeters. So I'm gonna unbox this and put it together, and I'm gonna see how it looks in my bedroom because I'm excited. Okay, so this is how it comes. Couple simple little pieces. We have the sides, the long sides, we have the short sides, we have the underside and the top, and then of course all of our, I was gonna say silverware, all of our hardware, and of course the manual. Okay, so these are the directions. These side panels have arrows up. These beaded parts go down. They will face down when it's finished. Same with this. These beaded parts will face down. Obviously, these are the two long panels. These here, the little ones, will hook into the longer pieces. So that should be super easy. I have not opened this box, but this should be all of the hardware. Okay, this is what's in the box. Just opening it. It's nicely packaged. So there's our legs. That is, don't know what that is. Gotta open it. Here's all of the screws. Let's see. Look how pretty they are. Little brass elbows. These came super protected, so you don't have to worry about that. Came with a screwdriver and these two little elbows. I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to put this together. All right, so here's the second little bubble wrap. Also, again, very well packaged. Takes like scissors. So I had 4 legs, obviously, with these little washers, I guess. That's how you attach them. So we're gonna get this put together. Okay, the only question that I'm gonna have is that there's 2 different sections of screws. These look longer, these look shorter, but it does not say on the directions, unless it says here, what goes where. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So this ended up being really easy to do. All I had to do was make sure that I lined up the panels correctly. So once I figured out which order to actually put it in, whether I wanted the buttons on the bottom or the top, it was a lot easier. A certain direction you can put it on where it slides down, but if you put it on the opposite direction, the panels have to slide up. So it depends on whatever works for you as to whether you want to have them up or down. I preferred to have them to where they slid down because I could put my force into the floor versus having to push them up. So that was just my preference and what worked for me, and it worked pretty well. After that, you're going to get the long black piece, which is going to be the bottom board, and you're going to screw all of the long screws into that bottom board, which I think there's about 20 of them. I looked at both sides of this board to try and figure out which one went down and which side went up. When I realized that there were holes only on one side, that was a clear indication that that side needed to go up so that I could put the screws into the holes. Once I found that, it was super easy. I just literally put one screw into each hole, screwed it down, and it was super secure. So that's all I'm doing here is just screwing each individual screw into the bottom of the chest, and it was really simple to do. So of course, once the bottom is completely screwed on, you just need to add the washers to where the feet need to go. You're gonna put the washer on first and then screw the feet in. Again, super easy. All you have to do is put the 4 different feet on in the 4 different corners. Then you're going to flip it over and you're going to attach the lid. The lid was a little bit more tricky than I anticipated because the holes were a little bit off. So I loosely screwed one screw into each section, the left, the middle, and the right. Then you're going to place the elbows, and what you need to make sure that you do at the very beginning is make sure that the red arrow on the lid matches the red arrow on the side panel because there are holes in the side panel, which is what you're going to be screwing it into. So if you have the panels on backwards, it's not going to work. So you'll see 2 small holes in the side panel as well as 2 small holes in the lid, and that's how the elbows attach. So once you have the elbows securely screwed on, you're pretty much done with your chest. The one thing I did like about this is that I had to give a little bit of force to push the lid down. The elbows do give it a little bit of resistance so that if you're pushing it down, you're not going to get anything stuck in there. So it does give a little bit of resistance as you're pushing it down, which I think is actually a good thing. Once you have the elbows attached, then you're finished with your bench. I absolutely love this thing. It is so, so cute at the foot of my bed. I love the little button patterns on the top. I love that it is very cushioned, it's very fluffy, and it's just really, really cute.